Hi everybody, welcome back to my 100% walkthrough of Assassin's Creed Unity. On this video we're going to be doing another murder mystery. This one is one of the last ones. This one is, for now, this is called The Red Ghost of the Tuileries. So if we go to our progress tracker, as per usual, we will find it there. There's only 3 murder mysteries to go. The last 2 are level 5 murder mysteries, so we're not going to do them yet. We're sticking on with level 4 stuff, and this is The Red Ghost of the Tuileries. Here we go. So, once you get to the place where it is, which you saw where it was, in the Tuileries, funny enough, then you need to get in through a 3-pin lock. Once you've stopped breaking your lockpicks like I have, you may be you're going to do that. That'd be good. By opening that door, you are into the murder mystery. I think we've done it before because there's a chest in there, so we may have had to do that before and we avoided the murder mystery. Okay, so once we've triggered the murder mystery, we are off and we're looking for clues. The first clue is the body of Director Baudouin, obviously, but the second clue is an invitation, which is an invitation to the Von Gluck's mansion for dinner. However, we will soon find, as we look to the next clue, which is over here on the floor, that there is a love letter there from Frieda von Gluck, basically, or Brenda, or whatever they miss, saying that her husband has found out about their love affair. So that's not good news for him. Number 4 is on this table here, and this is the Bank Registry. There's 14 clues in this area, by the way, so there's quite a lot of them. So there's the Bank Registry, which basically says that he's in debt to quite a lot of money. There's marks on the wall here that look like they're in blood, and it says Baudouin, beware, your time is near, and all that kind of stuff. Read that yourself, but there it is. The next clue is an oil painting, big oil painting over here. Of the Red Ghost, I guess. Next to the Red Ghost is another one. Another clue, let me find it for you. It is, yeah, right next door to it, in fact. It's the vent trap. So let's just go over to the vent trap where we can, which is over here next to the painting in the wall there. There's a vent trap which is unlike others in the building, so it's something different. And if you also look on this table, you'll also get the newspaper. And in it tells about a gambling game. Remember, he's in debt, so maybe he's going to go to the gambling game. On the table there is a personal letter from his councillor, Legal, basically saying he knows he's upset about the worries about the ghost, and if he can do anything, let him know. And then there are some vials on the floor here, which will lead us to an apothecary later on, but there's some vials on the floor there with some liquids in them. Now you've got the statement of the first 4 people, which are, the first one's the valet.
Very ghostly noises, and even the ghost speaking. Through that very door, Baudouin alone in the room, and the ghost speaking with a terrifying accent. I've heard this several times.
So that's one valet. The second valet is over here, and he has a statement too.
The legend must be true. Long ago, a Bavarian murderer was executed nearby, and his red ghost has haunted this palace to this day. Have you seen the painting? It appeared from nowhere just yesterday.
Curious. The third valet is over on the other side.
We just now heard a shot. We all ran to find out what happened. I believe it was the Red Ghost. A few nights ago, I saw the ghost myself. turned a corner and saw him disappear right through this door. Dressed in red with an unutterably horrific expression.
And finally over here we have his Councillor Legal.
Councillor to Director of Finance Baudouin. He locked himself in his office well over a day ago. For some weeks he's been in a state of agitation. It's very sad that it ended this way.
So there's the Councillor Legal. So the next place we're going to go to is actually that Councillor's house. So let me show you where it is. If we can look on the map, it is in fact just over here, and you can only enter it via the roof. So go to the top of the building and then climb down one step and then down to another set of ladders, and then you can get to the room that you need to investigate. It's the only way in though. So once we're there we can have a look. Let's have a look and see. So the first thing is a letter from the victim Baudouin on the side there. Basically saying that the apparitions are coming too much and you can't hack it. On the second clue is in, not in there, where is it? It's in a big, it's not that one, no, where is it? Oh, it's out here, that's right. On this desk is a letter, and that's an official looking letter, and this letter is saying that if Baudouin carries on going a bit mad and loopy, then Legal will be seen as taking on the new job. And then right in the corner here we have a genealogical tree that basically links Legal with the man who is the Red Ghost. So he's obviously related to him, or to the person who the Red Ghost is supposed to be. Okay, so that's the second location done. The third location is an apothecary, and the apothecary is over here. And if you just go in, all you can do is talk to the apothecary here and speak to him, and this is what he says.
Yes, I made that elixir. It's just a few herbs tossed together to make something that stinks. A wealthy fellow, Baudouin, came in, wanted something to keep spirits away. I told him he was a fool, but he paid well enough for me to concoct this.
Okay, so the next place we're going to is the Von Gluck Mansion, or Gluck Mansion. Let me show you where that is. If you go from here, the apothecary, you want to go over to here. That's the Von Gluck Mansion. You have to go in through a balcony, and then you can talk to the people. Oh, you can look for the things first of all. So first of all, there's going to be some bottles down here, empty bottles. They've obviously had some kind of party, which makes sense because Baudouin was invited to it, right? There's then a report on the table, and the report is from a private detective who has been following and has confirmed that Baudouin and Mrs. Van Gluck are having an affair. So let's go and talk to Brigitte, that's her name, Brigitte Von Gluck. She's downstairs, the one he's having an affair with.
My husband can be very, very jealous, but he isn't the sort of man to kill anyone.
Okay, and then we can go and talk to Herr Frederick Von Gluck, but that is not going to give us much, I'm afraid.
I do not answer to members of the working class.
So he won't talk to us at all. And that's the end of that location. So now we're going to go to the gambling den that we read about in the newspaper. And it is in a big building over here in the corner. It's upstairs. And I will show you on the map actually before we go in that if you see my markers on the left hand side, that's because you have to go in through the door, up the stairs and run around the corridors to get to the gambling den. Which I think I've gone Yeah, I've gone the wrong way. This way. So just run, make your way around to it. There's no guards, there's nothing to worry about. We're just going in there. And once we get in there, we're going to talk to a few people. Now, as soon as you walk in, you get the statement of the card player, even though you haven't asked him. So it automatically comes up. So just bear that in mind. None of these guys come up on the... None of the people will come up on the search when you do that. See, he's blue, and he's blue too. They're not there, but nevertheless.
Baudouin who cheated, he lost everything. I've seen the papers. His bank is furious. He owes his creditor thousands. Someone was cheating, but who?
Okay. So if you go back outside into the other room where there's one man laying on the floor and another man standing over him, you will see that there is some pistol on a box over here. They're dueling pistols. The next clue is a ledger, which is on the desk. And then finally we get the statement of Marc Andre, who's the guy standing over.
You owe me. But I have no money. Please, shut up while I beat you to a bloody pulp.
Okay, so that's the statement of Marc Andre. Okay, we've got to go to another location now, the victim's house. Here it is. Climb up the stairs and you're in there, but there is a locked door to stop you getting in. It's only a 1-pin lock. It does not take anything difficult to get into there. And let's go in there and get these clues. So there is a letter here from Councillor Legal. That's the first thing we're going to find, and it is behind us. You can see all the clues flashing away, but the one we're looking for is on this side here. Councillor Legal has sent a letter saying that he's sure that the ghost is real. That's from Councillor Legal. And then on this side, next to this table, there are some religious objects, crucifixes and stuff. And on this table is a suicide note to his mother. Okay, so that's a suicide note to his mother. There's another letter around as well we need to find, which is over here on this side. This is a letter from a creditor, but the creditor turns out to be that Marc Andre, and he's saying, well done. No one suspects anything because you lost all your money too, so that's good news. In this corner here there are glass vials. And then finally we've got these, after the glass vials, we've got these historical books and papers. So I didn't do the glass vials there, but they were there. There was just glass vials. So now we have one last location to go to. And it is hidden, but it's a secret room. The vent pointed to this as a possibility. So it's over here. So if you go back to the way you got into the first place where you found the murder, instead of climbing up there, run along to the left a bit and then look up. There's another window open further along. That's where we're going to go to, the other window. So in there you go, and this is the last location. So the first place we go to is this wardrobe, and if we look in the wardrobe we will find a red garment. And then if we look to this side we find some bells and drums and whistles and things to make spooky noises, I guess. And then on this table here there are some levers to move things around. Things are becoming clearer. And then on this side of the vent there is a secret mouthpiece. And then finally on this side there is a pot of red paint. So we know who is responsible. Well, actually, spoiler alert, no one is responsible. Baudouin killed himself because he was scared of the ghost. But someone had made him scared of the ghost, and the one who said that it was definitely existed and it was dangerous
Councillor
was
to
Legal,
Director of Finance Baudouin.
who wanted his job.
He locked himself in his office well over a day ago. He was a weak man. I'd make a far superior Director of Finance. It was for the good of the country.
Yeah, that's not happening.
For God's sake, he killed himself. Why am I here?
And then we're going to talk to the copper again.
I'm not altogether certain it wasn't the ghost, but someone has to be brought to trial. And take what you like.
You're stupid. And there we go, that is it. That's the last murder mystery we're going to be doing for a while. It was a longer one than some of the others I know, but it was interesting as well. So that's where we're going to end this video. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, it's bye for now.